Welcome to Altero, a world filled with romance,
seduction,
danger,
oh no, watch out,
intrigue,
ooh, what's that about?
night creatures, ow, secrets,
Shh, I'll never tell.
and of course, food.
Yummy.
So join us in Altero for Eat, Slay, Love.
Eat, slay, love.
Welcome to Altero's episode 69 of Eat,
Nice.
Slay, Love.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the drug number.
What?
Stefania. Thanks for joining us and welcome in. We're a bunch of filmmakers and shenanigans friends over here at QuestKeep. We're on Twitch.
Shenanigans friends.
And
Yeah, no,
YouTube.
that's good.
Shenana friends.
Shenanaphone?
Hello?
It's for you. Did you just point with your pinky?
I did. I was doing the phone, but yeah, it looked like I was pointing with my pinky.
And a banana.
Yeah.
Good old pinky point.
Let's start today with a little bit of housekeeping, Trevor.
Housekeeping.
Okay. Hi. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment right now. No, I'm not saying please. I'm past pleases.
Oh, okay. All right.
Comment.
Like that.
Even if you just write, I'm scared. Help.
Don't write that though.
Yeah, don't.
That's
Yeah,
probably
might
bad.
feel- yeah.
That's probably
Yeah,
really
don't.
bad.
Yeah, don't. That's bad. That's bad.
I'm gonna
Feel
start
like
I think-
you
I think-
contact somebody. Are you okay?
Yeah. I think we're not the people. We're not the people to contact if you need real immediate help.
Yeah.
There are local
Just as
helplines.
yeah.
Just
as
say hi.
Say something.
Yeah.
Write a comment.
I'm a big fan of sup.
Yeah. So, this was adequately entertaining.
Seriously, it makes a huge difference.
It is a huge way to make a difference. If you want to help make a difference, the best way to do so, actually, and help us to continue to bring you entertainment gloriousness, is go to patreon.com/questkeep and choose a tier and get the according bonus content for yourself while helping the channel. That's right, you can get more stuff that's exclusive to Patreon. Go there, get it. Join our Discord, follow us on socials, all those things. Go to beacons.ai to find out our affiliates. And otherwise, we play in the homebrew world of Altero, created by Matt and Roz. And in the real world, we would like to recognize the privilege to play, create, live, all those things on the traditional territories of the Musqueam people. And we encourage you at home to go to native-land.ca and learn more about the world you inhabit. Roz.
Oh, thank you, Trevor.
Yeah, that's probably my quickest one yet.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome in.
Do we say kobold in Hero Forge?
And welcome back
Okay.
to Altero. We left off last episode on the beach outside of the city of Yazmir in Ankora, having traveled across the mountains, across the countries of this continent, to arrive here to meet with Charlotte, after you'd sent her some messages with these exact specific coordinates. And instead, you might have met someone else. Did still learn a lot. You learned a lot about the factory, PH Factory.
Flactory. The L is silent.
Yep.
Like the
And-
planetarium?
And who's funding some of it? You learned about last time as well. It's eggs.
Eggs.
You learned about last time as well? Like I just slipped into just a little bit of fucking Tony's answer. Ladies
Meanwhile,
Greenfield. Real estate
Previously
scam
on-
extraordinaire.
who, as everyone knows, are hags.
We have fun here.
We laugh.
Okay, so
Sometimes.
sometimes we fight things. Like maybe this doppelganger.
LOL, maybe.
I mean, we don't know it's a doppelganger.
We don't know.
He doesn't either. He just knows that it's doing.
Doppelgangy behavior.
Nox, hinted.
Oh,
in the
right,
very
yeah,
early
Nox,
version.
Nox.
I love doppelgangers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Forgot about Nox.
How could
What the fuck was that?
you forgot about Nox?
I went there too. I hate that.
Not exactly Alice's cup of tea.
Oh. She might disagree. Maybe she had a body.
No, it's really more of a personality thing. Yeah.
Speaking of someone who wants a factory.
Yeah, she can't have it. This factory is not for sale.
Okay. You want to roll history on what a doppelganger is? Maybe?
History, nature, what would you like? I guess they're all the same for me. Yeah, they're all the same. Cool.
Nice. Nice. I was thinking because you do so much reading.
I do fuck around. Let's see here.
Let's go books. Oh.
Ooh. It's this one. It always was. No. It's this one.
Okay.
It always was. It's not that one. I rolled a 10 total.
You know there's such a thing as a doppelganger. You didn't spend a lot of time asking Nox more questions, so you know that they can take the shape. They have a shape changing. You would have learned that because of who you are in general, so you would have done reading about them. They basically use like a polymorph style spell, and they can become a small or medium humanoid that they have seen. The learning about the things they would need to know to impersonate someone, they do through a read thoughts or spending time with them.
Right.
I rolled a 14 to just take a look around to see if there's signs of anyone else nearby watching us, listening in, that kind of thing.
What was your roll?
14.
You don't detect anyone else.
It's been longer than a minute, I guess, since I cast my...
We're probably coming up on it, right? At least.
And she's still locked onto Allah?
When you finish. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to quickly shoot over to Anthem and I say, doppelganger.
I went to Bob and Doug.
Are you doing your hosers? Okay. You just say doppelganger into
Yes.
my brain? Okay. I was looking around. So I'll go. As I'm looking around, I'll make eye contact with you and just be like,
And I say, in my mind, I say, keep looking around. And I say, Charlotte, can you take us to your father that we can at least make an initial assessments and help him?
I could, yes.
Good. Please, lead the way.
I think it'd be best if I just brought him here. Then we don't risk the city and all the other people.
No, I think it's fine for us to risk it. There's no one here expecting to see the three of us. We should go because we would also like to. I'd like to look through his correspondence to see.
Yeah,
if
we
can
got to
find-
investigate like his office.
It's not
and
just
labs
him.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But what if we get asked questions?
What do you mean?
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, they might be suspicious about who you are.
That's okay.
Then they can find out
Yeah.
if push comes to
Yeah.
shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's best. Like, it makes, we still have lots of information we need to get, and like that's sort of
We
one of our
need
biggest
to-
leads.
I say we need to find out who everyone is and what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, and also like if he's unconscious and we want to get him out of the city, secretly, then it doesn't really make sense to have people bring them to us.
Yes.
You know, that's not exactly the most secretive way of doing things.
We have ways of infiltration and extraction.
Oh, like what?
Let's just say we have our ways, but we are here to help.
What's the range of it to detect thoughts?
Oh. Pardon me. Second level spell, Detect Thoughts. The range is...
30 feet, I think.
Well, the casting is on yourself,
yourself,
so it won't say...
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is.
30 feet. I wonder if my... 30 feet to you...
If this is the best plan, then of course.
Yeah, I think it's the best plan. I put an arm around her.
I'll lead then.
There it is.
Squeeze.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts, but I'm using it specifically to look for the presence of creatures I can't see. So I'm searching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the fog, out there,
Yeah.
in the trees.
Yeah.
You don't detect anyone else.
Okay.
While you start to move, though, you're walking. So Charlotte will walk with Alla and leads you closer to the city.
Cool. As I'm going through the trees, I'll keep that going then for a minute.
I check and make sure Vixie's following.
Yes. She does not come over to you when you put your hands out like that, but she does keep up with you.
Imagine, I know it's not this, but in my head, I'm just imagining the terror of the Boston Dynamic. Nah.
And as you get closer to the city, you will start to pick up a few thoughts.
I mean, it's only good for a minute, so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming further
But you
than
walk a
that,
little bit, right?
so-
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but in the direction of the city that you travel. So it would have been like staying outside of this radius. There's just the couple of people that you can tell.
And what are their surface thoughts?
Their surface thoughts are stand down, go back.
Hold up.
What's wrong?
We're not alone. Wait, do another.
I would like to prepare an action if I could.
I do a perception check.
When you say out loud, "We're not alone," I look like I'm kind of like alert, getting ready to like cast or act if something springs on us. But I'm mainly, but in actuality, I'll prepare my action. The trigger will be if Charlotte does something.
Okay.
Interesting. It doesn't say whether or not you know the direction of the thoughts you detect.
No, you don't. I don't think you do anyway.
You get the impression that if there was someone staying at a distance, the last thing you would have heard from them before you run out of time is the go
Stop,
back.
stand down.
Yeah. Stand down.
Okay, yeah, but I'd say we're not alone. And perception check.
Alice also rolled a perception check.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yay! Oh.
17.
Good number.
I think you'll be able to pick out trails in the fog, which are headed back towards the city.
Charlotte.
Yes?
Did you bring anyone out here with you?
Rolling insight. $21.
Damn, 19.
16.
12.
What she's looking at you is if you are suspicious.
Don't
So
be suspicious.
you said we're not alone. Did you bring anyone with you? Are you suspicious that she brought someone with the intentions that she might have brought someone for.
Doesn't she have to roll a deception for our? Because she just rolled insight, but if we roll insight on her, she's got to roll against that.
What were you rolling?
Insight. on you.
You were rolling insight on me?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you need to roll the deception.
14.
Oh, well, I had a 19 on that
I had a
deception.
16.
Okay, so she responds, but also insight on the fact that you might be onto her, or onto something about it. So she'll respond. I did tell people I was heading out of the city. They might have followed me.
You didn't think to try not to be observed when we specifically said let's meet
I
outside
did
of the city?
try.
Okay.
I mean, spycraft's not her specialty.
I didn't think that it would be so treacherous. If that's what you're implying.
Okay.
Good. Well, be that as it may, information has been let out. There is no way you could have known the information that we had for you. So it is all right.
Roll history on the. You've heard the word doppelganger.
Oh, yeah.
From Donovan.
I have. Yeah, 14.
You know all the same things that we talked about earlier. I will also give you. They are immune to being charmed.
If they're still reading Alice's thoughts, that was. She doesn't clue in that something's really wrong, but with the 16 against the 14, she's kind of that seems like something Charlotte would have known not to do, since we were we're coming in outside the city to not be seen with fog and stuff. So she's kind of that was a weird, unexpected choice. Thought she was, yeah, but
Be that
not
as it
suspicious that she's a different person. Just that doesn't seem natural for Charlotte. Is she being manipulated or
Compelled.
yeah?
Allah Anthem. Be on your guard then, yes?
Always.
Good.
Okay.
And when I see that you guys are on guard,
Oh, yeah, when I said we're not alone, I had my hand.
yeah,
No point in not taking these out.
I say we might be surrounded even now, so we must be cautious for what comes next.
The sword, the old
I say
scabbard.
now.
Huh? Oh. I thought you meant now.
Where is Charlotte?
What? It's Charlotte.
Stay on your guard, Allah.
I'm here. Do you mean where's my
Where is
mind?
Charlotte?
Feet in the air, head on the ground. Good night.
You watch, Charlotte steps away from, you had kind of put an arm around her, and she turns back to you, but she turns back in a way that she still looks like Charlotte. But
I'm gonna roll a new insight with this new information.
they don't use their advantage against these rolls from you.
Okay. Unnatural 17.
The posture is all entirely different at this stage, and so when they turn back, to have stepped away from being close to you, to turn back to Donovan. Somewhere secret.
Oh, I see. Then I guess you won't give that information willingly?
I think something could be arranged.
Well, I believe it can.
So I had my arm around, and she steps out of that. So presumably kind of that way. Ella takes a step back, so she's... Well, Charlotte is looking at Onovan and grapples her.
No.
Okay. Contested. I have a unnatural 17.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Is it just athletics?
Athletics.
15. But what can I do here? Should I use
You have inspiration.
Yeah, let's reroll that. Nat 17.
Hey.
Plus 10.
27.
The inspiration to the rescue.
Yeah.
So you move to grapple her,
Yeah, just like
and now, and at
Grapple.
first she takes a step in a way that, is a move or a motion that Charlotte shouldn't know. But it doesn't matter because you just reach your other arm out and then grab her. As she steps and goes to spin.
Am I gonna roll to cast a spell, or am I going to roll in an initiative here?
You can cast a spell if you want.
Cool.
This is not an initiative. She holds, and Alla has her grappled,
Okay.
but she's not resisting it so much, right? Like she was gonna try to step away from it, but you don't have to roll initiative yet because it's not like she's gonna wait her turn to get out. She just lets it happen now.
Sorry, you said I knew the same thing as doppelgangers as what was said earlier. What was said earlier? Because
They can do read thoughts.
Yeah.
And they can take the shape of a small or medium humanoid that they've seen before. So
Okay.
the replication is the same as long as they've seen them, but the knowledge that they know, they need to have learned,
Okay.
either through reading thoughts or spending time with them.
Would I know anything with? I only rolled a 14. The nature of their taking form. In that, would I know whether or not I could dispel it magically
Oh,
with dispel magic?
Interesting.
dispel magic probably wouldn't work.
Okay.
When they die, they revert to their true form.
What? That's crazy. What about when they're knocked unconscious?
When you
It holds when they're unconscious.
Okay.
wow, those are crazy facts.
what is the difference between a doppelganger and a changeling?
Okay, I'll give you with the 14, we'll say,
It wasn't super high. So
Yeah.
Am I gonna know that? No, I don't know. If I don't know it, it also means I might try it.
one thing you would have learned, it's not like a great role, but I think with the kinds of infiltration and things that you did, they'll work alone or in small groups.
Okay. Well then.
They'll often play the parts of family members or servants.
Weird. Okay.
The transformation doesn't impart language, mannerisms, memory, or personality. They will often have to follow the creatures and impersonate them and study them and probe their minds.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's often a part of a long-term plot.
Yeah. Okay.
This one is just like, let's Alla hold on to it now.
Shit.
Okay.
Well, what now?
I'm thinking.
We barter about our wants.
What do you want? You know what we want.
No, I don't.
Charlotte, alive.
Is that it?
The whereabouts and condition truthfully, of Alessio Nerva.
Okay.
Is he really in the coma?
He is unconscious and unwell.
By whose hand?
His god.
What are your involvements?
Yeah.
I am a servant of Zurge.
Oh, should we just kill this thing?
No, we need to find out where the real Charlotte is.
I mean, there's other means of doing that.
I suppose. But we need all the information we can get.
Yeah, well, so what do you want?
To fulfill my mission.
Which is?
To fulfill my mission. To sabotage you. To blow up your stupid ship.
Oh. See, I knew it about the ship, but I didn't know about the ship.
To prevent you from traveling further.
I'm casting sparks in the air for Strix to take off.
How many others of you are here?
Here right now, or here within a distance I could reach them if I was required to.
Let's say both.
I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I am working with companions who share our purpose. And our purpose is grand.
Why are you working for Zurge? What do you get out of it?
Comfort for the rest of my life and for those I care about to live comfortably.
Tell me about them. Tell me who you care about. And I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
There are two others. They travel as this group of three.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they currently are thinking about them now. They are dressed as human. They look like they probably work for the college or something. Like they've got on sharp little suits.
Yeah. Most intriguing.
But where are they now? If they keep thinking about them, this doppelganger has thoughts of a ship at the docks.
Uh-huh.
Where they are holding big record books and talking to people and they're thinking about that memory of arranging something.
So it sounds like we have desires, and your only desire is to fulfill your mission. It appears that there's no negotiation to be had, and we are at odds. So,
Kill it?
no. Not yet. And I dive in. I say, I'll be right back.
You would watch then that presumably the Parliament does take off. If that was your signal.
I'll keep an eye, but if he's diving, she's holding.
So you're.
This is like swords.
But did you cast?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
spell? So you intend
you're up
the
the
Parliament to see your thing and go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a minor illusion, so
Yeah.
it's 30 feet in the air.
Oh, I just mean like the Parliament, if it leaves,
Yeah.
they may take there might be a roll of fog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Looked it up, and doppelgangers are essentially have everything that changelings have, but more. They're like changelings, but better.
Yeah.
Because they also are psychic.
Yeah.
And can actually change their size.
Yeah. Well, I don't think changelings inherently have the psychic stuff.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Doppelgangers are like
Are,
changelings,
yeah,
but
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Because changelings can't change their size.
No.
They're always medium.
Yeah.
Whereas
Okay.
the doppelgangers can be medium or small and can read thoughts.
But they are just doppelgangers, and they don't
Yeah.
become heroes of the world as clerics and other things.
I'm just surprised. I would have thought that changelings as a playable race would have more advantages than doppelgangers.
I know that the doppelganger came before the changeling, and I think it was a matter of like, oh, they want to play a creature type. How do we make it balanced enough?
Yeah.
That's how it always goes. And here I am. Had to take a psychic class in order to do.
Okay, dive.
Yes.
Yeah. Inside of the mind of this doppelganger. This is a fortress.
Yes.
And you'll arrive to. It's almost like you have a mind palace that looks in a way that you've designed it, obviously, but it has elements of hallways and corridors and storage spaces. And this one is like an opulent castle.
Delusions of grandeur.
There are gilded everything. And then there's lots of rooms, but they seem to be filled with the memories that have been needed to be someone else. The faces. So you would move through a room of faces, and it is all of the things that you would need to know to be that person. And they have been many people.
The Lulu Ganger.
There is something about people that goes beyond a face, that goes beyond outward appearances or what is assumed about them on the outside. And creatures that can change into other things and can assume different roles, but have relationships and share relationships with similar creatures. They see each other and have bonds that go deeper than faces. So I'm going to look for those parts, like where it keeps its companions, as it were.
I think you'll get the immediate impression that this creature has kind of even the way we're talking about, this delusions of grandeur, or even the fact that it's this like castle. It feels basic to you. Like there is a level of this that's not very creative in some way.
Scarves and pumpkin spice.
And because of that, you realize I will go deeper. I'll just go deeper.
Yeah.
You find stairs.
Right.
And it's one of those winding staircases, and you pick the one that is the most elaborate. So as though it's almost a winding staircase down made of marble. Instead of some that are tucked away that are stone in the corners of hallways, this one winds down into another palatial marble statue space. And there are all of these smaller statues around the space. But then there are the three main primary statues that stand there above all of these other shapes and faces. You move into the room. They are standing over a fountain.
Also, if we want to verbally interrogate her at some point, I can zone of truth.
Indeed. Let's see, standing over a fountain. Is that like a basin-like fountain or like a, yeah? I'm gonna like float up and take a look inside of the fountain.
The reflections back of those statues are what their true form might look like.
Right.
They seem to look like kings and queens, or some sort of, regal, and they have a human or a half-elf or dwarven. They've got like appearances of all these people they've been, but the pond reflects their true image.
Can you give me a saving throw? Wisdom.
I would like to find Charlotte in this space.
Okay. I think it's going to be low. I'm just double checking the saving throw on wisdom. Just a straight wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
What'd you do? What'd you cast?
6.
casting anything.
Oh.
Okay, you now, for 1 hour, have disadvantage on checks and attack rolls while you can see Anthem.
Oh,
You are frightened of me.
okay.
Not charmed. Do what you will,
Cool.
just in case there's any checks
Yeah.
falling off.
Do I know that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the mind might have a sudden, like,
Yeah.
you know, like the castle rumbles,
Yeah.
you know, and in that rumble, what you hear is a chord you recognize from Anthem's instrument. It's just a representation of this magic that hit them.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna look for Charlotte in this space.
Roll an investigation.
Investigation.
In case you're wondering what that is, it's a feature of College of Whispers.
Word.
So it's words of terror.
Yeah.
So you don't have to actually say anything intimidating, but after a minute of speaking to a creature, you can make them scared of you. They fail to save.
While they can see Anthem.
Yep. So you're being held by Allah, and I'm just holding swords on you. Yeah.
Getting progressively angrier, and that arm is getting closer to breaking.
Not natural 17.
Okay, it takes a bit of time looking through this collection of these little marble statues around the pillars, but you can find the one that represents Charlotte.
I'm going to make contact with that and see if I can find any information on Charlotte's condition and whereabouts currently.
And you can walk up to it, and almost as though if you see the hand that's out, as though the statue is kind of frozen in a moment. If you touch it, you can get a visual of they have a ship at the docks here. And they have secured Charlotte there, where she is tied up,
Alive?
alive, where she has been questioned thoroughly. And there is nearby, in this memory, a bed occupied by the face of Zurge in a smaller human form that you recognize as probably Alessio.
Okay.
There are chains on his hands and his wrists, but he's unconscious anyways.
There's one more thing I want to do before I leave here, and it is I want to study the true forms of the other two statues, even like all of them if I can, to see if I would be able to recognize them in the real space, out like in whatever form they may assume, in the way that I might identify a changeling.
Oh. Make a... What did I do here? I wanted to say history, but I don't think that's quite right. I want it to be wisdom based, so make an insight roll.
Okay. Also not natural 17.
Okay. I will give you that the checks you do to find them can have advantage roll on the rolls.
Awesome.
You've studied them. It will take like a lot to figure it out, so it's not guaranteed, but it's possible.
Okay.
And more likely because of the time you spent here.
Yep.
Amazing.
I'm going to leave this place now.
You leave the mind of the doppelganger and arrive back to the perception of Anthem being quite intimidating in just a pose, and Ella holding on to Charlotte very tight.
I look to Allah and I say, I have all the information I need. I know where Charlotte is. The docks, a boat, tied up, alive.
You're putting that in Allah's brain?
Yes.
Okay. Am I killing this thing or what?
There's no need.
I mean, yeah, you want to stay alive. You have an interest in comfort. What's to stop us from killing you?
You're good people.
Yeah, not when it comes to servants of Surge. We've killed a lot of those already.
I've understood that you've attempted to reform them all. Reform me.
No, that's not true. We left a whole bunch of them dead. Helidon's whole ship, himself, he's cut off from the knees above.
And you watch its head kind of like lean back a bit, and it's like, but Allah, what if I said I could be better?
Oh, see, they're just playing on your sympathies now.
I don't have sympathy for you. The very fact that you're doing this shows that it's not genuine. There is no reformation.
Oh, I mean, maybe that's because I just don't have any chance yet. Isn't the best example of helping someone else is to take those that are the farthest gone?
Plenty of opportunity for people who haven't kidnapped those we care about and who are more important players in the game. And I'm going to take a step forward and put my sword to their throat. And I just want to draw blood. They're already frightened of me. And I'm just looking for a signal from y'all of what we're doing here.
I gave the information to Allah to make the call.
Okay.
Alla's just like tense and unconsciously wrenching. Like she's not just trying to control herself, but is just like unconsciously just putting more and more pressure on their arm around. She's like, not trying, but like we're a couple newtons of pressure away from this arm snapping. Like,
So
she's
what
kind
would
of
it take to
forcing
not
her in.
die?
Tell us where Charlotte is.
I'll take you to the docks, to the ship.
You will speak truly. And give me a DC 17 charisma save.
14.
Charisma.
You are affected by the zone of truth. You cannot speak a lie, although you can avoid an answer.
I don't remember the question. You're hurting me.
Do you intend to take... Oh, here's a question. Is Charlotte harmed?
Yes.
Alive?
Do you intend
Yes.
to kill her?
No.
I relax like the arm just a little bit.
Are we in for an ambush when we go there to your ship? Is anyone expecting us?
They would have been, but I will tell them we are coming. And not to.
Is Alessio Charlotte's father?
Yes.
Shit. Is he a willing participant in the machinations of Zurch?
He has no choice now.
Good answer.
Does he worship Zurge?
Yes.
Shit.
But that may be more complex.
Before, he had no choice.
I don't know how to answer that. I think worship, yes. But not the way I do.
Should I kill you?
No. You're good people.
That's not what we asked.
I know. It's still true.
Do we have any option
Shouldn't
other than killing you?
Yes. Let me give you what you want.
And then what would you do?
We will sail away.
Will you turn your backs on Zurge?
I don't know if that's possible anymore.
Oh, so you'll just come back and bite us in the ass later?
No, we will
should
flee.
They will flee.
Yeah, for now.
That's enough.
And come back and threaten those we care about or love later. I don't know. I learned on train very recently. We can't save everyone.
But we don't have to.
Did you
do
kill them
this.
too?
No. But they seemed salvageable. You
left them to be arrested. But they
Let us
can't-
be arrested then. Take us to the authorities.
I don't trust you and the authorities.
Yeah, I don't like the sheer number of people who follow Zurge who just, oh no, I'm not scared of the authorities. Like,
If we don't
The
kill
authorities
you,
worship Zurge as much as we do. Many of them.
if we don't kill you, will it come back to bite us in the ass negatively? Not literally.
I don't know how to answer that truthfully. I will leave you alone for the rest of my life.
That's not what I asked.
How much other promise
Will
can I
you
give
tell somebody something? Will you do anything? Do we have any options to not kill you?
Yes, we will go very far.
All of you?
All of us. There is only us three.
That works for me.
Going very far doesn't stop them talking to a god.
The god is always watching.
We are supposed to stop you from traveling. Clearly, we cannot. There will be many things that could potentially fall in your way like us.
If we keep you alive, you will lead to further harm to us and to our friends and allies.
How else can I convince you we will not?
You can say, I will not. We will not. And the fact that you can't say it,
I don't know how to answer that. How can I be sure that that Zurge won't make something else happen? You'll just blame us. Everyone blames us
I
anyways.
already said they're in too deep to even turn
you
away
can just
from
say it. The
Zurge.
fact that you're avoiding the answer, we're not asking about what Zurge will do on his own initiative or what he will know. We're asking about what you will do.
We will leave.
That does not answer my question. I'm searching for a reason not to kill you.
I want to see what this thing really looks like.
I message Allah and I say, it will be enough, Allah.
If you kill us, you will be forsaking love even more.
Nah.
She breaks the arm.
Ooh! Ouch!
We will leave, and we will do everything in our power to not help Zurge follow you or impede your quest. We don't care enough to lose our lives.
Pushes them to the ground and lets go.
Kind of falls at your feet. Looks up at you. Broken.
Shall we go?
When we are all left like this. Those of us who are rejected. It's why we turn to gods like Zurge.
You're rejected because of your own behavior.
It's no longer frightened of me.
Okay.
But it isn't aware that I used any magical means for that to happen.
It's scared enough right now.
I say, you have people you care about. And in a world devoid of empathy and love, that care becomes meaningless. so you can spit at a world that has already spat as you as much as you like, as long as you have care and love. The rest is upon you.
We care about each other, and the three of us will stay close. And we will leave. And you can have Charlotte,
And Alessio.
of course.
I have to apologize for losing control. I reach out and lay on hands to heal the broken arm.
It's a fiend. It burns.
Tis a monster.
Aberration or
Yeah,
monstrosity.
yeah.
Monstrous.
Oh, okay. I would have thought aberration.
They're still afraid of you.
Fine, I got some penance to do.
Obviously,
I rolled
except-
really low on that.
I saw your face go.
Yeah. Yeah, they accept the heal, obviously, but they are very frightened of all of you.
They're still under zone of truth, yeah? Okay. How long does that last? Is it 10 minutes or an hour? I don't remember.
It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Is there anyone else we need to worry about that you're working with besides the group of three?
I mean, there are players in the city
Okay.
who work for Zurge, but I don't know them all.
Tell us the ones you do.
The head of the academy, most of the people of the college who are in positions of leadership.
Academia.
Fuck those academics.
All right.
Please lead the way. Yes.
Let's go.
And we head towards the dock here. As we head that way,
I would like to now look to see if it looks like the Parliament is, because I don't feel like I need to not look away. Kind
yeah, they've moved into the distance. You can just see the hint of the ship.
Cool.
Yeah. If you had to, you could still.
How many hit points do you want to say that took me with lay on hands to do that?
3?
Huh.
Fix a broken arm? Like broken stuff isn't even really in
Shapeshifter.
rules.
Their total hit points is 52. So, of a percent.
I have 40 hit points that I can of lay on hands worth.
How much does one of your like bludgeoning attacks do if you were just gonna like off arm strike?
Up to 12.
Let's just do 10 then. It's a pretty significant percentage of their total health, right?
They can change size and stuff too. So yeah, I mean, what's a broken arm really? Other than I just have to shift myself to look like it's not broken.
Yeah, but when
Yeah,
you,
but it still is broken.
yeah, like when you
Is it? I don't know.
it is when you break a part that's meant to change or transform in a certain way. It's unable to do that effectively. So the broken arm is still a broken arm no matter what shape they take.
Yeah, they're just changing appearance. They're not healing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Not that I would know.
So weird, right?
Wow, wild.
What?
Wow. Yeah.
Just a whole thing.
Okay, yeah, it does have to stay in so that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go rescue people.
We head to the docks, yes. Okay, so the docks here are extensive. If you had come on your own, like if you had killed a doppelganger and had to come find Charlotte, would have required much more magic of trying to hear her thoughts or find her somewhere in this expansive set of ships of many different sizes. There is a thriving industry here. It looks like probably people were battening down the hatches, expecting some sort of storm to hit, which didn't. So it's only just now that people are starting to come out more and, undo shop stalls and prepare again for the day of business to continue.
Is this thing still holding the guise of appearing like Charlotte?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be real weird if we walk out with 2 Charlottes.
We won't.
Dun dun dun!
No.
That's some cold shit!
Thank you. That's old out of me. I'm changing.
I still have.
I'm changing.
Adam's
What?
evil
Different
side
now.
dice for a reason. the black die. Try it.
Big questions. Whew.
Okay, so what kind of a place are they being held in? Where are we going here?
On the ship on the dock.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had gone, as it walks, it's like, I would have led you into a trap. But the goal was to bring aboard something to the Parliament that would cause an explosion.
Really wants to blow up.
They really want to blow up a ship.
Yeah, I think it's because they want us to take longer to get to wherever we are going.
Right.
I think it's something also to do with Strix. That end of that name just kind of rolls off like.
Oh, bad call. So, no one's holding them at this point?
They said, I think, Anthem.
Alo's
on.
lost
Carrying
in thought.
their-
She's
I
not
need to
really
know
paying attention
positioning and stuff at this moment.
She
She's
leads the smallest or the shortest of
and
them.
I'm like first behind her
Okay.
because I'm watching her to make sure she doesn't escape or flee, but also I don't necessarily know the entire way, but I'm recognizing some
Okay.
of the landmarks based on what I saw
Okay.
in
But there's
my life.
people about and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alo's
I say,
just sort of following, kind of keeping track of where you are to follow, but mostly lost in thought about her failure.
I say, I kind of like look back at Anthem, but I'm talking to her, and I say, working in cells with only limited information, at the whims of a leader who has much to promise, but not much context to give beyond that. Stuck only with either yourself or those who you think you can trust and care about around you. Sounds like a very lonely existence, one where you could forget who you are.
Yes. Does sound like that. As you walk through the docks again, that'll lead you to a ship that, nondescript, kind of just seems to fit in. No one else moves back and forth between it. We can just board. They know we are here.
How do you communicate?
And they pull out a, hidden beneath their clothing, stone on a necklace.
Please, after you.
Is there any authority-looking guards kind of thing?
Yeah, roll perception.
14.
Doesn't take too much to pick them out. They don't look like they're like there is a presence of military here in the city, but they aren't a militarized place. So this looks like pretty traditional town guard vibe. They're dressed in kind of reds that you'd expect based on the predominant favored color here. And then they all have like insignia that indicate that they are town guard militia type.
How far away are they?
They're stationed more at the entrance, so people come on and off and do their work. So entrance to the main dock area, they're positioned at large thoroughfare places.
Yeah.
And then there is, not too far away, a larger structure that looks like it's probably their base at the docks. But that's like 90 feet at least. Close by, there might be one that's within 60 feet, but they would be doing like a patrol, walking up and down the dock.
Alright. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll get on board. I'm gonna make sure that the boat is
Anchored?
I was gonna say like tied. Like there should be ropes tying it off. But yeah.
Moored, I suppose, is the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that was,
term-
I don't know that that's definitely means tied off, but that was the word that popped into my
Yeah,
head.
so,
I know moorage is.
I don't know enough about ship stuff.
Yeah, more ship lingo.
But yeah, I just want to make sure it's not like you can cut ropes pretty easily. Doesn't matter. But yeah, just checking that real quick. How do we get on board this thing from here?
There's a ladder piece that's been knocked down.
Clank,
So,
clank.
yeah, you can walk. And the Charlotte doppelganger will go ahead of you all.
Are you right behind them or what? Okay. Are you walking across the thing? Following them on?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will follow you.
Anything before we descend into the... Because they'll start to go across and then they're going to walk into the inside of the ship to lead you all down.
I'm gonna do a perception of the ship, kind of snap out of it as we're walking on.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
Nat 20.
Hey, yo!
Perception check. Things look busy around. There doesn't seem to be anybody moving on the top of this ship. You would anticipate the action is downstairs, wherever they lead you. The ship looks, I'll give you with that perception check, like it is loaded with provisions. It was intending to leave, not having more recently arrived.
It's just like a sloop or a brig or how big of a ship?
Well, it's 3 of them to
So
do
it's a
it, so it's a
brig.
brig.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, in the
Yeah.
a real brig, it'd be quite big.
Yeah.
It'll been more than 3, probably.
We're teasing Sea of Thieves style.
Yeah.
Like, galleons could hold hundreds of people.
Oh yeah.
I was watching a thing about a shipwreck, and it was like a galleon went down with like 600 people on it or something insane.
Like, maybe don't put that many on there.
Yeah. Too many.
Okay, I'm going to stop them before, if they're heading for like going downstairs or what have you. I'm going to say, allow me to see what's waiting for us.
They are waiting for us, but they know not to attack and that we have forfeited.
Let's see if that is true. And yeah, I don't want them to be able to join in with their, give a signal or what have you. I don't like it. So I'm gonna go down.
They don't like the 3-on-3 vibes?
I don't like not having some sort of control of how this initiates. So I'm going in first.
Okay.
As you wish.
Well,
Perception check as you descend.
21.
Nice. The ship again, ropes are being pulled away, so everything seems to be like piled as though it's ready to go. If you continue down the stairs, you will listen and hear there's no one talking, there is no sound, there's just the gentle lap of waves against the side of the ship. But when you come around the corner, you will find that there's a big open space. Creak down these steps, and there's no door, it's just open into this room, and there are seated there 2 people who look like they're dressed in university finery. You can't see where Charlotte would be, but there is just off to the side, if you went around the corner, you could almost pick out like a long, low bench where there is someone lying down and covered in a sheet.
They are even worse than changelings. They're post-grad students.
What the fuck?
All right.
Crap. One of the largest galleons had 366 guns.
That's so many guns.
Jesus.
Like cannons?
Yeah.
That's
Bam!
Imagine just like a row of chain shot coming on ugh, sorry. Rip your shit up.
Between like 100 and 400 plus people on them.
okay. So these 2 are seated.
Yeah. And they creepily kind of like both turn at the same time to see you, and then they are both, if you continue to take steps down, they both kind of follow with the exact same head motion.
All right. I'm gonna walk, pull out my swords. On your knees.
They will both move with the exact same kind of speed and motion, and they will rest on their knees.
Cool. I'm gonna go up behind them. I'm gonna make a flourish of it and go whoosh, and I'm gonna hold the blade of each of my swords to their throats. Come down.
I head down.
Anthem's mad.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Done. You guys came off this boat in a mood. Okay. So you move down the steps, the 2 of you can follow. And you come down to this scene.
Yes.
With you, I don't know, maybe the Charlotte doppelganger's in the middle of you? Or do you let that Charlotte doppelganger lead?
At this point in the middle, I think is
Okay.
best.
Okay, so...
And I look to the Charlotte doppelganger and I say, please revert your form now.
Will you allow us to take just comfortable forms?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Means still humanoid, not Charlotte.
I do not wish to show anyone other than my family my true form.
I understand.
I am Silic. And they take off the Charlotte face and they mold into someone you've never seen before. Human, male, only slightly taller than Charlotte. A little bit of a thicker build. Beard. They look like they'd probably fit in on the ship, ready for sailing.
Sorry.
I can't do that.
I say, we are going to take the captives and go. and you're going to set sail immediately.
We accept your terms.
Good.
This is Cadme. And buys him.
The captives. Allah, you might want to make sure Charlotte is okay. They did say she was harmed.
She is through the door.
I'm gonna use my mage hand and just open it.
And there is Charlotte tied to a chair. Bag over her head, but you can see a bit of her hair peeking out. Its color quite distinctive.
Yeah, I go check on her. Is she, like, conscious? Is she... Charlotte, are you okay?
Ella.
Yes, I've got you. Anything like tying her down or like manacles or anything? Manacles or rope or?
It's rope.
Rope? Okay. I go to untie it. If I can't, I just cut the rope off. And then, like, pull her up and, like, big hug.
You'll pull the sheet off of her. When they said injured, it was because of also it is the truth of it, but she doesn't look gravely wounded or anything.
Yeah.
It's a gentle injury, but obviously it was not comfortable, and there are injuries sustained just from going through this process, but they didn't set out to, like, hit her or hurt her.
If one was to put a number on it.
Out of, say...
She has, like, a couple of light bruises from just being tied up and having skin,
so
like...
nothing I'm gonna worry about using a magic for.
From minor altercations to the first 48. What are we talking about?
I guess I'll check on Alessio.
Yeah. So yeah, these two are on their knees, blades at their throats. How is she?
She's fine. I mean, as fine as can be. She's not injured. How are you doing, Charlotte?
I'm okay.
What did they do?
They asked me a lot of questions.
I'll get you out of here, then we can talk.
And I'm clearly caught up in what my father was doing.
We have a lot of questions about that, but I don't think now is the time for it.
Don't blame them, it's his fault.
Don't blame who.
And all of us are caught up in this. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't want to be here longer.
Yes. Let's go.
I'm going to, I say, please, wait, I just have to be sure. And I look to Charlotte and I say, I need to be sure it is you.
I understand.
Detect thoughts. And I say, what was the recipe that you made me that evening?
She recounts it perfectly.
Nice.
And that's why this episode's called
Episode 69.
Yeah.
Because at one point we went,
Nice.
Yeah, she remembers making you, each of you, something unique and special using her magic.
Mm-hmm.
She also plays for you as much of her thoughts across the surface level so that she doesn't want to just tell you. She wants to prove it to you. So it's, her and Alla saved a wedding. They played music together. Al, if you'd tried to play music with the doppelganger, they never learned to play the way Charlotte did. It would have given them away. She also she plays the harp, so she, remembers those things very vividly and just actively, so that she can pull them.
Like she isn't just like plucking strings; she's putting that like stank on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I say, thank you, Charlotte. Your father, he is unconscious, but otherwise unharmed.
We can leave him.
We cannot, I'm afraid.
We can't. But we'll talk more about that. Is he? What's his status?
He's laid out.
Under a sheet, you said, right?
Not like full head.
No, it's
Covered.
like most of his body's covered.
Yeah, like.
But and not like.
Yeah.
He's not dressed in a cozy onesie, right?
It's like a grandpa fell asleep and someone came over and went, all right.
That's a very important thing. What is he wearing?
He is wearing his academy clothes.
And yet he's passed out on a ship.
He was brought here.
Yeah, no, I know. But like, if he's been in a coma for several days and he's still wearing the clothes he passed out in and didn't make him comfortable, people under observation. I know it's not like an actual modern hospital, but I'm sure they're not gonna just like let's get him out of those professor.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't look like they're worshiping him and caring for him like he's so special.
Right.
It actually looks more like they don't want him to do magic. Like his hands are bound.
But also Charlotte's attitude is weird. Okay, what's going on?
It makes sense.
Are we picking him up? Are we moving him? Do we need to? I can teleport him somewhere. How are we handling this? Are you picking him up, Ala?
Yeah.
Strength. Oh yeah, my strength is bad. I could use Mage Hand to help, but I couldn't just like
Where
lift
do we
him up
go
and be like,
next? We leave here. Are we going back to any property I have in the city? What are we doing?
Do you know a place that's safe?
I think anywhere is safe now. I mean, I arrived here at this summons from this person I don't know anymore, and I was suddenly accosted. So, safe, I don't think exists.
Well, we need to check your father's offices and lab and stuff. Is there like an inn or something nearby that we can go to rather
We
than
can just go
going
to his
toward the-
apartment.
They might have eyes on it. So that might not be the best safe house, but
I think it sounds like, from the people that they've been talking to, everyone here in this city is a part of this.
Well, fuck.
What do we need to know from here, Alla?
Who Alessio is corresponding with outside of the city?
Do you want me to collect that information for you? You're supposed to be on your way to save the god of love. Why is
It's all
he here?
connected.
This is
Then-
part of it.
then perhaps the ship?
Yeah.
This ship?
No.
Another one. Outside the city.
I apologize for being distracted. Who am I carrying?
Alessio?
Okay. That's what I thought, what I wanted.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Decide to take all the doppelgangers with you. You're like, I can fix him.
I could fix him energy.
Sorry, you said Silic? What's the other one's name? The main one?
Silic is the main one that you've talked to. Cadme and Bizam are at your feet.
Are these mineral names?
No.
No. Sort of, but no.
Like plays on.
Silica.
Glass. There are plays on glass.
Silic, Cadme, and Bizam.
Bizam's the only one that confuses me.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
I started there, but I made them up, obviously. What's up?
okay, I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna have to roll a sleight of hand for this. Oh, nice. So, with the scimitar's edge at the throats of the other two that are on their knees in front of me, I'm going to push my forearms into the back of their heads, throw them forward, pull the blades out. I want to nick them. I rolled a 26.
Then.
So I want them to move forward, and I'm just... And I'm going to walk towards Silic. You mentioned that Strix was wanted. Something about Strix, you said.
Surge wants to stop any of you from happiness.
Why does he want to stop us from happiness?
You're gonna convince the God of Love everything's still worthwhile, right?
Yeah.
You called him family.
Yes,
You not love your family?
it's different.
No, it's not. That's like saying the wood of this ship is different than the wood of the bottom of the ship. It's all part of the fucking ship.
I don't know what you want from us now.
If one goes away, so does the other.
You have given us lots to think about as we flee.
Good. If I see any of your faces again, and I mean any of them because I've seen all of them. Shall
Roll
we?
that he wets his pants a little bit. Yeah. You have given us lots to think about. I will share this with them. When we recover. We will leave. You will never see us again. Kind of like, he really wants to say something. Oh, that's a bad choice. He's gonna make a bad choice.
Oh?
We took this because we were told that you were weak. Because you were good people.
Good does not mean weak.
I'm only trying to be good.
If we were weak, Serge wouldn't be concerned about us and would ignore us entirely.
Yeah. Good point.
The fact that he sent you here, said anything about us at all, means we are strong enough to be a threat.
Clearly.
Let's go.
Yeah, before I do something very stupid.
He didn't want to talk anymore, but couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
And instead, if you all leave and he doesn't seem restrained or needing to stay back, he will fall to his knees and bring the other two in and start tending to their wounds.
I send a message back, and I say, the next time you look into the font, consider that you are allowed to like who looks back at you.
You can just tell again that they want to speak and aren't sure.
I go.
You leave them with that gift.
We walk away. Al is gonna go back and just apologize again. I can't help but feel that we handled this poorly. I'm sorry. And then she catches up.
And we catch up after we take a short break.
Oh shit!
Where we will get back to the real Charlotte after we quickly grab us some refreshments. And we'll see you soon.
It's a charlatan.
How did it take us that long to get there?
I should have said that as soon as, like, he said doppelganger and it was kind of out, and then right before you grabbed, that would have been the moment. Allah, it's not Charlotte, it's a charlatan. Damn it.
Oh, it got heavy.
Yeah, that was really intense. Welcome to Altero. Hi kids, do you like violence?
Bins are around. The birds are already there.
Oh, I see what's coming.
Look out, my pistol.
Oh, nope, I don't.
So I have 5 attacks
Holy fuck.
with haste. And advantage on all of them.
What the sex?
Your rage is so happy.
No, not the healer. Oh yes, the healer.
No! 2 nat ones.
I mean business!
Boop. There's an amazing group of heroes. They're known as the Steel Wing. They are famous across the world. You 4 players are not those guys. We could all use a little saving, right? Heroes who are gonna kill the shark!
What shark?
There's one thing I know about Tibbles. Always inclined to say baby.
Your guards have no honor. Believe it.
Enhanced interrogation, I think is what they call it.
I gag a little and drop him.
I'm just gonna cut off a halfling's leg.
Let us save them.
Yeah.
Purge them.
Screw him.
A loving wife and family, and I am going to seduce him.
Oh!
Get him in the coat, smack him with the hammer.
And what of the sacrificed? Why are they punished for her sins?
Well, you give me fucking back Gordy right the fuck now, or I won't rest until every last bit of this marsh is fucking gone.
You aspire to godhood. Yeah. That is not sacrifice. No. That is hubris.
You have no faith in me, man. Like, come on. Like, someday those are gonna be bells because I've been doing it.
It's not good to have bells, okay?
I'm using my Columbo skills here.
A lot of people are not like a lot of things we think they're like, you know.
Yes, 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 yes. I am Beak.
You want to do our homework together, pal?
If only somebody would invent something to help us add.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I could probably scrounge up an abacus.
Do you even math, bro?
No.
I can't right now, I'm doing math. Have to think on that.
I did bring math into it.
Yep.
Luckily, it's magic, so fuck you guys. Here we go.
Our motto, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Absolutely.
That is not our motto. Who told you that was our motto?
Home is where the barber is?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That my thoughts don't matter.
Yes.
Damn, I feel like this developed quickly.
When souls touch.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
I'm gonna pick his pockets.
I have a D&T party with my stuffed animals!
No, it's not for the butler, it's for Butler. My name is Butler.
we will be rolling around naked gnomes again.
There's just like droplets of water flying off of him as he flies through the air. And he's naked, like.
How thick is the blade hole?
If you don't lose your pants in harmony,
Those were my
did you
good
really
trousers.
even go?
My name is Goblin of the Bogoblins. Have you ever picked your nose? It's good stuff up there.
She's beauty and she's grace. She'll wreak havoc on your face.
And he just throws the door open, and he's just wearing a towel. Kind of like does some stretches.
That's like the worst pickup line I've ever heard. Maybe the adult also.
Hey girl, with you and me, that's all we need to make all the fireworks happen.
What?
Tell me straight. You and Rurik, were you riding the devil's saddle?
Hey, big guy, have you ever slept with someone? I do it for love. I fell in love with a mermaid, and she had great big fins. You are so strong. You are a woman of no bounds.
Hashtag sexy murder.
You have acted out of love. That is not a bad thing.
Because what plagues this land is love. You have ever lost something so dear that the rest of everything in your life fades like sand through your fingers?
They're all I have left of her. She's never coming back. And I'm so alone.
Many have lost what you have lost, and none would sacrifice what you have sacrificed.
Keep the flowers. Keep alive that memory. Find the thing that connects you.
His name, dude.
Yes,
Okay.
it's gonna be good.
Meant to be.
Because he's looking Billy Goat's rough.
It's the brazier of Conjuring Fire Elementals.
Scry a river.
Spy. It's a spy. Barbarian joke.
Want to go in a D8? That's not
Room and Boar. Great place.
I believe you, but I kind of have bigger, pardon the pun, but fish to fry.
And it's called Countercell.
There it is.
It doesn't get old.
No. Although
Nothing gets old at this table except me.
When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
Sometimes it's the only way to face the darkness is to embrace the darkness.
Welcome back. Heroes! Yay!
That's us!
I am not a barbarian.
Settle down, settle down.
You do you, babe.
Kill a few people here and there in the name of don't kill me.
There's a little something else in there.
We've been through some stuff together.
This is how we create
Peer
bonds.
pressure.
It's been the best part of my life.
I'm not going to the temple.
You start to vomit all over Aaron.
No!
He had a fling with a tiefling.
Maybe I should wear like a sneaky detective outfit. Are you sure I can't tempt you?
This. That's not delightful. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight, and you guys are turning it into a sex thing, and that damage was trash.
And what is your 7th favorite trait?
Oh my god.
Friends solve puzzle together. Friends, our team. I'm good at killing things, and you guys are passable.
Hello. Oh, lovely wedding.
He is now engulfed in flames.
I think I got in a couple good hits.
Fennel's unconscious again. Hello, Zap.
Whoa! Drop a 0.
Estravel!
She is the devil.
Okay, so she's looking for a vessel, and that's...
Do not let that happen.
Focus fire.
You are so hungry. The familiar and unfamiliar faces of everyone you've ever killed. There is no justice here, only sickness. And I am the cure.
No.
Her eyes go black.
Oh, no.
No, I'm down.
Saving them is. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's everything.
Not ideal to have to kill your friends.
She repeats back words that you said to her once. When a statement must be made, it must be made loudly.
I've found people and starting to
feel like a real person again?
Because I have friends. I have friends now.
Are you ready? What is sound check? What do we do on sound check?
Well, technically, we're supposed to count to 5 so that you can balance our audio. However, we no longer count to 5. We do stupid voices and characters, and you're not even in the sound booth anymore. So, quite frankly, I don't know what this is.
You're a lost kid in a grocery store looking for your mom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Buddy, I'm right here.
Oh, I know.
Alan,
Well, go on.
you're the mom panicking because you lost your kid in the grocery store.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, motherfucker, I'm gonna count. 3, 4, 5.
I'm sorry.
I had a black mom, sorry.
I was waiting for 4.5.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sounds good to me.
Who
Yes.
you guys feel compelled to save and who you don't is really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Roz will go to the ends of the earth to find out who.
What about this?
Well, like we were talking about, like what happens if they had just like really like pushed the fight.
Yeah.
They don't want to die.
Yeah. Dice Unfolded, I said, Alan.
Go.
God,
Every
Welcome
time we
back.
say Dice Unfolded, it's like we forget to talk about it in Dice Unfolded.
I'm gonna write down Dice Unfolded Moral Conundrums.
I think we should just start. We came back in here because when we get to the end of this episode, we're gonna do Dice Unfolded, and we want to talk about moral conundrums.
Yeah, and to see that conversation, go support us on Patreon. And even if you sign up for 1 month, you'll have access to the entire back catalog of all 70 whatever episodes. of Dice Unfolded.
75 episodes of
Soundcheck, and then
we do Dice Unfolded after every episode of this, so there'd be 69.
but there was
a couple.
there's more than
side
there's Dice Unfolded
episodes and
to like Bloodlord.
Oh, yeah, for other episodes,
Avatar,
other shows,
for
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
First one, so the first.
Yeah.
Dumb. They should be numbered for the series that they're on. 'Cause,
This
like,
is-
this is fucking confusing.
It says companion, well, Soundcheck, yes, but it says companion to like Dice Unfolded, companion to this episode. Of
Yeah,
the thing.
but numbering it with a different number is just dumb.
We can change it.
It's not too late.
We do what we want.
We can do what we want. Numbers.
I'm not. You know what? I'm throwing all the numbers out the window. I don't fuck with math. I don't fuck with.
A 2? Where did this come from?
Well, I just feel like
I rolled
if
a
we were to
3.
start a new campaign, they'd be renumbered so they match, like, you know where
Nope,
you are.
Soundcheck
Here we are.
172, companion to episode 3, part 4.
Nonsense. Let's go. Okay.
We need big, long
We're in
production numbers.
Yazmir. We are at the docks.
It's just all code.
Charlotte and you are all like, we're leaving those guys behind. They're definitely gonna like set sail.
I have a technical question. Alessio.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Unconscious.
What?
Unconscious. But I said it funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
You said it not just funny, but indecipherable.
Like a fartus?
Yeah.
I heard something about farting as well.
Yeah, I fart this? I was like, what? You fart what?
Or is she casting a spell?
I didn't know it.
It's the vocal component.
Unconscious, it's just slowly leaking out, and you're like, dude, I know you're old.
Zelda! So Al is picking him up.
Yeah.
Is he
floppy or is he like rigid?
Floppy.
Okay. So she can like shoulder him.
Shut up! Stop acting like what you asked was normal.
What, is he floppy or
rigid?
Rigid.
I'd say he's a bit flat.
Like a bit of both.
I've got rigor mortis.
Yeah.
He's just unconscious.
No, I know, but maybe he was
Little
like,
turgid?
maybe he's magically. Also, if you get physically
It's a
knocked,
bit of a chub. Sort of half mass, shall we say?
shift that so it's under my armpit.
It's nature's.
No, because if you
tight as you.
If you punch someone out, it doesn't happen every time, but a percentage of the time, people go.
Oh yeah,
and
they go stiff.
stiffen
Yeah, yeah.
up, and they literally like contract.
That's the part they don't tell you to properly execute a fireman's carry. You have to do what a fireman would do, and tuck the hose. You gotta tuck the hose under the armpit.
Yeah. I think that kind of stiffening doesn't last very long.
No.
Though, so if
Yeah.
he's been there a while.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's like rigor mortis actually takes a while to set in and then goes away.
Yeah.
But we're about to walk off a ship
With a
there
floppy
are
old man.
Guards around with a floppy old man over your shoulder, or if he were rigid, you'd have to be like servering him, or yeah, it'd be weird as fuck.
Sorry.
So that's why I asked.
Okay. It's good. What's the visual, right? Charlotte, disheveled, mad. Y'all carrying an unconscious old man with a sheet wrapped around him.
Hose tucked.
I mean, that's impressive if it can be.
Zerg didn't pick him for nothing, all right?
Like, damn.
He's a real innovator, you know.
You can't fool me, Trebek. To make a penis mightier. Decade.
Wow, he's really known for his head, isn't he?
A highly specialized
above
mind.
others.
Ahead of his time.
It only has enlarge, reduce. Shit.
It was a stressful part one. I get
Damn,
it.
Charlotte, you didn't want to know that, did you?
So, Charlotte's not the only person who calls him daddy. Okay, we are exiting the ship, coming. Ella turned back, so I assume she's in the rear then, because Anthem kept going. Goddamn.
Episode 69.
Nice. Anthem is going to have a bit of a hastened step.
Okay.
Not magically, just he's walking quickly. And he's going to flag down a guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy enough. You can find one close to the part of the dock where it transitions into city proper. We'll find something.
Cool.
You both watch him go. Do you want to impart anything? Let him go.
I'll go with you. Yeah.
All right. So those three were on the ground. The shapeshifters or doppelgangers, rather, they were on the ground, sort of tending to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we're making a quick motion to like come and untie the ship and make sail and whatnot.
Not while you were all still there.
All right.
Is there motion on board there now as you get farther away? If you could look back. Hard to tell, but probably.
So I'm hoping to get toward the guards before
They can
Alla
leave?
is visibly walking off the ship.
Oh, okay.
Holding an old man.
Okay. Before Ella.
Yeah, with the daughter of the old man that by my side, who's clearly been captive. We're just rescuing this old man.
Oh, I know, but then we had just agreed to let these people go.
Mm-hmm.
And either we let the guards know, or I'm just trying to create a distraction so you can walk away with this highly prominent old man.
Yeah, let me just
in a city of apparently a lot of corrupt people that are in line with Zerg.
Yep. Okay, so you walk up to the guard, who is pretty alert.
Yeah. Was he looking toward me or not?
We have a portable hole. We can put him in there for 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Keeper of the hole.
Do you want me to?
I think I have it now because I use for my armor. Like I use it.
You
as
keep
my...
the soul bag.
Yeah, I have
Keeps the hole in
the portable hole.
The pouch. Fanny pack.
Yeah.
Never the three
shall meet. Yes.
Things shall meet.
I feel like we should switch because I use the portable hole all the time.
He loves it though. It's his tears.
Yeah.
It's his little void hole that he puts in a pocket square.
Next to my heart.
Talking out. I'm not fighting for one way.
Listen, I'm amenable to sharing. You know, a little bit of joint.
Well, you know I am.
Custody. All right. I mean it like a puff pass vibe. You know.
Whatever you call it.
Like, you know, the soul bag's starting to weigh on me. You'll swap.
Yeah.
Looks a little like a pipe.
So I'd like to, if he's not looking at me as I approach, I want to come around, kind of like a hi, like that kind of a
He
thing.
is not looking at you.
Okay, so then I'm gonna.
He's looking after the tavern in the distance. It's like getting later in the day. He'd really like to have food and a drink, and he can smell that they're probably cooking. It smells like his favorite kind of fish. Oh, it's like in with crab.
Hello, hi. Okay, I'm gonna position myself so that he's looking away from the ship, so that they can figure out whatever the fuck they want to do.
Hi.
Hello. Have you seen? I'm looking for it's a teenager that I was told came down this way.
No.
No teenagers? Period? Is it just adults here only?
You're looking for teenagers specifically?
I'm looking for a specific teenager.
For what purpose, sir?
Nothing nefarious.
Well, I mean, it's a little suspicious.
Oh. Weird. No, okay. Don't look
Did
at
your
me.
kid run away?
Well, is running from something, but not. Look, you're.
Do you want to
part
make a
of-
statement?
That's the thing. Is no. I'm trying to help them. I know this seems very suspicious. I'm totally bullshitting, so I'm going to.
It's just digging himself down the purple.
He's looking for like a specific kind of teen.
Hi.
I don't want to hurt him. I just want to hold him. You're like, we gotta, sir.
You're part of the official guard, so I feel like I don't want to get him in trouble. He did something. Like on the scale of bad things, it's like way down here, and they're almost good. But you would have to do the right thing, and I'm just trying to.
I think you should move along, sir. Just move along.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to.
Yeah, you're just distracting him. Yeah, he's rolled a 2 on his.
So what am I doing?
Insight
Performance
here.
or deception or what?
Deception.
Deception.
I mean, unless you want to do performance because you're trying to make a scene, right? You can roll performance.
22.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So
It'll never matter.
now he's kind of like. At first he's like, I really kind of just want to go, and so he's like trying to send you along. But then he's like, oh, I don't know, what kind of like he stole something maybe, so he starts to get invested in your story. And
Yeah. Do you know? Are you familiar with the term grifting?
yeah, does he do a show or something? Like
No. He ran a minor scam. Like.
yeah, we got a couple of kids down this one alley if you wanted to check it out. Yeah,
I'm not looking for just any kind of kid. This is a specific kid who grifted someone I know. And, I mean, it's only been for like 10 gold. Look, he's talented. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
Are you trying to get him to sign up to the guards?
No.
Do you want like a form or something?
No. I'm doing.
Yeah.
At this point. Oh shit! Real weekend at Bernie's vibes all of a sudden.
Okay, so roll a stealth at advantage to get off the dock.
Okay, so that's just a regular roll because I have disadvantage on
Yeah,
stealth.
there you
14.
Oh, that's pretty good. He'll disadvantage roll. Yeah, so he's mesmerized by this story, starts to get kind of invested in what kinds of scams, and it's only 10 gold, but like that's a lot, really. I mean, so he starts talking about all the things you could buy with 10
It's
gold.
not nothing, but like the person that he stole it from is a bit of a piece of shit.
And the three of you with Alessio easily manage to get by, and then Charlotte says, we can go to the apartment, we can go to his office, we can just head inside the tavern and get a stiff drink. We can,
Let's do a couple of those, but let's protect your father first.
Yeah. I mean, let's remember that in real world terms, 10 gold is like more than someone's entire salary. So that's well over grand larceny.
Yeah.
Like...
But it's so handheld.
That's like stealing $100,000 from somebody.
Yeah, but nowhere near as heavy.
I mean, you know, he gets involved in the story with you and he's doing the same. It's been over a very long period of time that this is accumulated this amount.
Rolled high enough. At some point, I'll make it. Okay, well, you haven't seen him, and I'll make some like elaborate description that he's like, I haven't seen that. Well, okay, well, I'm going
You
to
seem unconcerned. He's just like, rich people problems.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah. He's just like,
oh, fuck off. Once I see that they've.
Yeah. And they went in the direction of which of those places of what she suggested?
Onavin would recommend the apartment first.
Okay. So they go down a street that you can see which direction they've left for.
I would like to roll perception.
And did you put him in the hole?
No.
Okay.
No. Don't know how long it's going to take to walk to somewhere. Honestly, Ella's still a bit lost in her own guilt and just sort of following along.
Okay. Charlotte leads then.
Yeah.
And you catch up and you follow, and she starts to head through a bunch of like market squares, and it gets more and more elaborate and fancy. So at some point, she kind of turns back and says, we should begin to look the part a little bit more.
I concur.
His apartment is close by, but it is in a very ornate building, and there are...
How far? How much time?
It's like the next 10 minutes.
Exactly?
I've never clocked it, but I think approximately, yes.
Okay, because the difference between 10 minutes and 11 minutes could be asphyxiation.
Oh.
I mean, he's unconscious. He's probably breathing a little less than normal.
That's a good point, yeah.
All right, we will check.
You can make
check
sure
on
that
him
it
in
is 10
What-
minutes.
When we get to 8 minutes, maybe let's duck in an alley if we don't think we're there.
Yeah.
And like pull him out, give him a few words, and then.
I go, okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'll be, sorry. Hold on. And I reach in and I pull out the rod of the undead. And I say, right, he can go in here.
That item looks impressive.
Oh, the wand?
Yes, the wand of call undead, yeah.
If we're trying to look inconspicuous and it's like a ritzy area, should I be in there with him?
Why?
Instead of this walking
I
around
actually
in
think
bright, shiny armor?
If a bunch of you, as many as possible, you will stand out by not wearing just the garb of the academy.
And
you can see the students and like people around, yeah.
Alessio has on that garb, right? I go. Sorry. Good.
Wonderful.
Yep. Yeah, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
The bag.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Soul bag. Good call.
Campaign over, everybody!
Let me just roll some dice.
I mean, we don't know. We know that would happen with the hole and the
Bag of holding.
bag of holding.
Yeah,
we don't.
That's
know.
not learned.
And I don't want to find out. Just put it in the backpack. It's fine. Okay, good. Okay. Let's go.
From a night hat.
Charlotte leads you through the place, and you can tell that people are giving her very strange looks. Because they recognize her, they know who she is. She's been here in the city for a little bit, but she obviously hasn't been spotted for the last day or two or something. But also she's a bit disheveled, and she just storms through the place and heads up to up some beautiful stairs, and she keeps going up.
I'm also not looking like Anthem anymore. When I disguise self, I also turn myself into a human, sort of not fully elderly, but older male human.
Generic man looks.
Yeah.
When we are within like 30 feet of the apartment, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts and start to comb around the minds of the people around to make sure that we don't have an ambushing coming or people who are gonna like drop info on us.
Go ahead.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna be, because we're going at a pretty good clip, right? So people are gonna get like snippets of conversation. So just go in sort of a loop of like, but I understand that, Miss Charlotte, but you see, your father is a very, very important man, and we must speak with him immediately. If you could just, I know that we're imposing, but like just so just a lot of that bullshit.
Nice. Everyone around her gets a little bit comforted maybe by the fact that this seems normal, and maybe it explains he's missing, but she's also been like, they're a little bit like, there are still whispers in the hall as she goes. And you can see that this is probably a place attached to the university. So there is a vibe that there is an intersection of a bunch of different places of learning here, and that this is a set of ornate, fancy apartments for the faculty and the people who are the most important. And then out the windows, you would see directions to, there are colleges and looks like places of study all close by.
Switch to some of it being that we were asked to bring you to see him, but also, so some people will have mixed stories if they hear parts of our conversation.
Fun.
Ella's sitting in the hole with her very poor ability to track time, just hoping that it hasn't been 10 minutes.
It's the
And then as you get to the...
This is so boring. It has to have been 10 minutes. It's been 30 seconds.
As you get close to the door down the hall, you are at the place where this is the top apartment. So this is like a penthouse version of it. And the door is wide open, and she kind of stops and looks at both of you.
Seems very highly unusual.
Indeed. Hello? As she kind of calls out into the apartment. You're looking for thoughts? One of you?
I am, yes.
Yeah. There's people inside.
What are they thinking? What are they after?
They are all thinking about where the heck is Alessio.
I say, stop the minds inside. Who would have access to this apartment?
I mean, probably just the other heads of the
I
organization.
I say, take this. When time runs out, get them out of there.
I will.
How much time would you say is?
You probably got another 3 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
I have
What?
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
And I am now Alessio.
I say, I've considered it. Tread lightly. I'll follow.
And I'm going to lead Charlotte in. And starting a whole thing with her of... I know it's been too long, whatever his voice is.
Have you heard his voice?
I've heard Zurge use his voice.
We know that Zurge was using
She says, give me a little bit of what you think he sounds like. Older British.
I got nothing. What kind of British? Very posh.
No.
Whatever you want it to be.
If you do it, it's right.
Oh, fuck. I don't have a thing for this.
Well, then just do old man.
Well, I guess it's been a while, and
Just do an your old man, and we'll just it'll match.
All right.
It'll be close enough.
As it's the weirdest thing. Whenever I try to do British, if I don't do it without thinking about it, that's the only time it comes up. If I then try to do it, it'll be British for a second, and then it'll go fucking
like Aussie or weird. Then try instead of trying to do an accent, try to do a person. My vote is like contemporary present day John Cleese.
Oh shit.
My old British guy is a character that I've made up in my head named Basil. And
Mr. Faulty?
It's not faulty. It's that, like, imagine him like just out of time old, you know, some colonial sort of like just got like a big mustache.
Jowl, yeah.
Harumphy. Yeah, when I was we went and, you know.
Any voice is fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come in. Basically, I'm trying to stage like.
I've had 6 gin and tonics.
This is a father scolding his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Not knowing there's other people there.
Okay.
As he's coming in the room, and like, I don't care that it's been several years. Get in here now, Charlotte. We're going to have this out. Blah blah. And then as I see everyone else, what are y'all doing in here? Get out of here immediately! I need this room with my daughter.
You have walked into a room with. There are 3 also somewhat elderly people. They are dressed quite different, each of them, but in very formal attire. Again, also as though they represent other places of learning, or there is one who is definitely from the engineering side of things. So they look more like they've got some leathers and stuff associated with their uniform, but the alchemist has a set of robes, and then there is someone who's got another set on of robes as well, but they've got a big hood, and there is some symbols on there that might imply to you you've learned a little bit about the places here, that's probably the astronomy.
When Charlotte sees them, I'm going to switch my detect thoughts to her to see if she knows their names.
She does indeed.
Who are they?
So, the alchemist is Tathvale Oban.
Are they all named after scotches?
No.
Okay.
The engineer is Yexim Truestone.
It's gonna be a bourbon.
Yeah, he would be.
The astronomer is Forwyn Gray. She kind of clocks each of them as though she's also trying to remember their names.
And I say, I step forward and I say, oh, Professor Oban, Professor Truestone, Professor Gray. This is rather unexpected, and I bow back.
Father, I will take a leave.
No.
We'll continue this conversation. She's worrying about the portable hole that she's got.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I'm kicking all these people out of the room immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking through my spells to see if I have anything that'll keep us alive, because, like, we're hitting the end of time.
What? I mean, don't count any of the time that we've been talking about
Yeah.
voices.
So she's like, well, I don't want to have this fight with you, with all of your companions and whatever they mean to you now.
In this moment, everyone out now! This is my place of residence. We will see to whatever business you have in time.
They are very confused. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
And deception. I'm gonna roll a quick insight. It's very low.
Am I making any rolls? Can I help with this?
Roll to help.
Deception 29.
Nice. He don't need my help. He might.
Persuasion 15.
13 to help, I guess.
Well, you actually, what should happen is you should.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So sorry.
Right? With the help.
Yeah.
25.
But yeah, there we
You're good. You're good.
Which is good. because
29 and a 25.
True Stone rolled very high. Okay, that's the engineer. And so she'll just look at you kind of suspicious, but be like, We'll leave. But know this. It is not settled. And they will all storm out.
Oh, good.
You will have convinced them to leave. And then Charlotte will slam the door and just throw the portable hole on the ground. So that, Alla, you can burst out.
That was getting tight.
The old man is. Yeah, good. You pop out, but he's slumped over your shoulder, so his head is still. You're like, no, out. Oh yeah, that's a deviated septum.
Well, this is the apartment, and those are the other Academy members. All four of them, though, they represent, as I understand it right now, they are taking over as pillars of the city and the project.
You named 3 of them? Did you name 4? Sorry?
My father is the 4th.
Oh, your father. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Of course.
Okay. Good people, bad people?
Well, as the doppelganger expressed, they are all in on it. They all serve Zurge.
Yes.
Shit. Well, let's be quick about this. I guess we're taking him with us?
I guess so.
Shit.
We can't leave anything to chance, and if he's...
Why not just leave him? I don't understand.
Because he is... yes, she was not there.
Oh, yeah.
Your father, unfortunately, is... Alla, would you like to explain it, or shall I?
Are we just talking about her father being, like, Zurge dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's important to Zurge. Zurge is, like, the leading mind of the time and, like, very, very high up on his plans, which is sort of what we're here to find out about. We're sort of hoping that it was not entirely, voluntary.
But they would
rather
know
than being a worshiper.
They're very confused about, I'm sure, that he had fallen ill and then is suddenly better. But they always told him they didn't believe it. Or they told me when I arrived that they're like, he's faking it. Tell him to get off his ass.
What is your relationship with your father?
It is strained.
Oh.
I told the
okay.
abductors.
Right, we don't want to...
If he weren't to wake up, how would you feel?
Complicated, confused, upset, mad. I don't know why he is doing this to everyone in the world, apparently. If you're here, then obviously it's all caught up in saving the goddess against this god he worships now.
Zurge promises success to the ambitious. He appropriates their passion and twists it for his own gains.
Well, I wish we could just take away his abilities, but that's not the way his magic works.
No, it isn't.
Wipe his mind. That'll do it.
Wipe your father's mind?
Yes.
I mean, I don't have that kind of magic.
It can be done, but I am not Dad.
Then he survives, and he can live whatever life the gods want for him.
Well,
was
I also
he like an empathetic person? You know, or was he my goals at all costs? Fuck other people.
No, he used to be a good person. But that was a long time ago.
How long?
Well, I've been traveling for a decade, having left this place.
When is the last time you saw him, though? A decade?
I'd seen him once on a return visit. And he was falling into this madness then.
When was that?
4 or 5 years ago?
Shit.
Right? He chose this, clearly. It's not the same thing that happened when all of the moons and the stuff that you've been gone on. Like, that's the culmination of all of it. But if he's a part of this whole terribleness, then he started something a long time ago and made his choice.
Well, better kill him then. And I'm not. I'm gauging her reaction as I go toward his unconscious body with a blade.
She will run over and
So your
stop
reactions
your
are also
hand.
good that they're okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh
No.
Good. That was a test. Don't worry, I'm not going to.
I've been abducted because of him, and I've been questioned and impersonated.
It's not been a good few days.
He's made some very terrible choices, and if this is what I've been through, what other people are going through, and the scale of this endeavor is so much more than he deserves some compassion, I guess. God.
How long ago did Haladin start working with Zerge? Because it wasn't like a couple months ago. Like,
No,
it's
it's
been building
been
to
a
this.
long
Like,
time,
when
yeah.
did they part ways, the whole...
We never got a specific time, but it has been a couple of years.
Yeah.
Like the ooze, we've learned from Charkis that he's been alive for about a year, and he's been creating other wares, and he remembers a time when he was an ooze from before, when he was what he is now. And
Yeah, because, I mean, like we were saying to Doppel Charlotte,
the charlatan.
yeah.
I want you to know that when I detect thoughts, I can read just like the surface thoughts of others around me, and I did hear you think of that bit earlier.
Oh, I mean, sometimes you gotta hold it until it's the right time, you know?
I suppose. It's just a little sad that you...
If there was like a dramatic change in his personality and stuff, like similar to how we saw with Tango, someone that has great desire for something can be fairly easily manipulated into the pursuit of those goals with no other concerns by Zerge.
You watch her go over to a very fancy globe in the room, and she pushes off the lid, and there's a bunch of like booze and stuff in there. She also starts heating up tea, and so she makes herself a big cup of tea, and then she pours a whole bunch of alcohol in it, and then she's like, I need to sit down. Poof. She just kind of like flumps down into a chair.
Shit. Okay, what do we do? I don't know what, like we can talk a lot, but what is our course of action here? Do we try to wake this man up? Do we try to go inside his mind? Do we throw him out the window?
I would say, I mean...
Why is he like this right now? I arrived and he was already out.
We don't know.
And I talked to one of his staff, and they said he'd been ill, which is why they'd sent me messages. And then
When did you arrive?
It's been 2 days.
Okay, because about a week ago.
Didn't I, or
about a
timeline of our messaging where I said I was traveling here?
Yeah, about a week ago, either he was there or in Portalis, there was either your father was there and being controlled by Zurge himself, or someone was there and Zurge's power. I don't know how it worked. What did you see? Who cast the spell on Tango?
The one who cast the spell on Tango looked like your father. In fact, the first time we saw this face was when we faced Zurge for the first time.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that wasn't you. That was the doppelganger. We mentioned that too earlier. Ugh, I hate this.
Yeah, it's gonna get confusing there.
Yep.
It's not that hard, actually. I'm fine with it.
Fair enough.
What?
You go in his head, see what you
This
can.
is what I was saying earlier as well. I am hesitant to go into the head of the avatar of the god Zurge for fear that I don't come back out.
Yes.
But I don't have the power to bring others in with me.
I was about to ask, can I come with you? I mean, I know this ain't magic.
How much time do we have here?
In this apartment? I mean, also the other thing is that they'll come back. They're not going to just wait.
I mean, in
compatriots-
this town, like.
Oh, I don't know. What
I
you're
don't
planning.
want to stay.
I mean, we don't have like a specific timeline.
No.
Right.
Did the Parliament leave?
They just
I
took to the air.
Had
Okay.
to tell the doppelganger the information I had from you about where we were meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They met us as you.
You know, because we still got to get to the islands.
Yeah, and meet up with Hammerline. I think your father is like this because Zurge is sucking his essence as the innovator to empower himself. He said there's one of every generation. Your father happens to be the one right now. The only living one. Something like that. We don't know for sure. Want to do a little dance and touch our fingers together and jump inside his mind?
Do we want both of you that have that magic in there, though? Rather than if something goes wrong.
Something goes wrong, we lose two instead of just one.
Yeah, and there's no one with the type of magic to potentially.
Why don't we just shake him really hard?
Yes.
I can try a lesser restoration on him. I mean,
Oh, the
if he's
clerics
just-
have tried everything. Like
Oh, okay, so that is true.
Yeah, but again, you said that everyone here is like potentially on the side. Like they might not have been actually trying to do anything.
That's a fair point.
I mean, I
think it's that
feel like
Zurge
if
magic
this is Zurge's
can't
doing,
wake him because he has succumbed to it, and so you want to try your goddess?
Interesting. We could
Yeah,
try it.
I mean, it's not like crazy powerful magic. I feel like it's just worth a try.
Do it.
All right.
It's either that or I start drawing up the parchments to conduct a psionic ritual. It would take the form of a heist that would go through the various stages of his mind. You know, the more I think about this, hear me out. If we...
Jesus.
And I start to plan an Inception-style heist. I hope this restoration works. I'm like, but if we make it a hotel...
While he's pondering that, I'm gonna lesser restoration.
You work and you get like you realize that on one side of the sheet there's like some charts and stuff that you can like flip over and some charcoal and start sketching things out.
I'm gonna go looking through. Oh, go ahead.
Details are touch a creature and end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So you dump your magic in this moment into him, and it doesn't.
Dump doesn't sound like a good word.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to think of it as dumping my magic into things, but
I mean,
shit magical.
A wise paladin once said, "Whatever you want to call it."
Okay, so you cast the spell, and you don't really see an effect that is an awakening so much as you feel like your magic washes over him and he's almost impervious to your help.
Okay.
It's like a cocoon, right? He's hardening from...
Yeah, this is well beyond my magic.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I also don't think that... What if we tried... It's just me talking to him.
Just you talking to him? I mean, let's
Are
give
you
it.
saying that maybe he's still in there and it's not all...
Yeah!
You don't want to give up and
I didn't get the
tired,
feeling
but
that he's gone. I got the feeling that it was like something around him. So like still in there, but it's just like everything sort of glosses off.
Barrier.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
rifle through his mail.
That I can
journals and look
Roll
for
an investigation.
Cool.
That I can actually help facilitate. It's not the same as taking you inside his mind, because I don't really have that ability. But it's more like if you had two cups connected by a string. He can hear you, but potentially. But it is worth a shot.
He can hear me. One moment. And she kind of races out of the room while you like go hard on searching his mail.
Yeah, I'm looking for, because we know that most people here are crooked, I'm looking for people in other cities, names we've seen before, but also names we haven't, and like where the plans, places that this factory shit's going on.
Just there like, this shit goes all the way to the top.
I need to fill out my Charlie board.
And nat 20.
Hey!
So you're gonna see tons of names that you've seen over on his shoulder, or that when he flashes his lists at you of people who've been a part of this network of gems, and the jewelry, and the real estate deals, and the property stuff that's gone back and forth.
Okay, so I'm starting to actually learn about all the stuff that you had the lists of. You did show those lists eventually, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
So, what about?
And then there will be new names too.
Oh, okay. You don't have to send it all.
Yeah.
We can do it in Discord. Let's actually do it though.
Yeah.
And oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry, I just noticed a message. I didn't see that till now.
We'll say
don't have any.
It comes through when we feel we're ready.
Okay. Haven't read it yet. I'll write down as much of that stuff as possible.
Mm-hmm.
What was the guy's name from your rival? He's dealing with monsters.
Oh,
Carbon Rao.
Carbon Rao, yeah.
Looking for stuff about that and what the designs are with the monsters.
Such a good name, Ross. Like, say what you want about Blade Runner. That's a good name.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I will say you get all of that stuff, and then before she's pulling her harp into the room. Like she had one that was stored here at the apartment, but it was back in storage, and you had said maybe he'll be able to hear you. So she's like, I'll play. So she's like dragging the harp into the room. More gracefully than that, because obviously she cares about this piece. But she looks over at and you're kind of like, oh shit.
And
What's wrong?
I just got a message from Hammerlane.
Oh?
Yep. Oh Jesus, I should respond.
Has something happened?
She said, where the fuck are you? I'm coming. We just need the beach and we can fucking summon Suresh, I think. Got the Fagate too. So cool. In Yazmir, found Zerge's avatar in his apartment, Alessio and Nerva. Where is his apartment, right? Or office?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't need to stay here. See you soon.
Okay. she'll respond again like, where?
Should we go back to the same beach? I mean, they probably would they be like, why would they go
Charlotte's
back
got
there?
this big harp. She's like, we're still gonna do this part, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What was that? Oh, I know those coordinates. I'm going to send her those coordinates.
Nice.
If you have a map, it's blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you send her a bunch. Yeah, you send her a bunch of coordinates.
Yeah.
And she's like, figure it out.
Look for the big palm.
Teleport right at South Broadway.
Well, she'll probably have to do some teleportation circles.
Oh,
if she doesn't have one here, she'll have to go through one that's at one of the. Probably they've got one here that connects to somewhere else in the world that's either through one of the temples or one of the like government buildings.
The southeast beach just outside of Yazmir with the big palm trees. And
Right.
there was a coconut.
You give her a whole X marks the spot thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 2 palm trees they cross and look like a big X.
There was a bench made out of a whalebone.
And she says, I'll be there. Bring beer.
Beer.
I'm reading in the like.
Oh, there's beer on the
ice
ship.
box?
There's beer on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay. In the meantime, let us.
Oh yeah, do the thing. What are you doing?
So, please, you're going to play a song?
Mm-hmm. And she
Would
starts.
you like me to join?
Ella, I would love that. And anthem.
Concertina.
Everyone starts to play. She starts to pluck the strings.
And I.
Roll Arcana at advantage with the music in the room.
At advantage.
And she will roll a persuasion with advantage for when she speaks with your help.
At advantage?
Yeah.
Sick. Nat 20.
Oh, she's got a 19 on her die. Okay. I don't know what they sound like that well, clearly.
What harps sound like?
Yeah. Nice. That would be awesome. No, she's playing like a song that probably most kids would know from their childhood, but played in a really beautiful arrangement that the two of you almost have trouble keeping up with. You've played with her before. She's very talented on the harp. But it doesn't take too long before you realize not only do you know the song, but that you can play together. And it's beautiful. And she kind of fades off from the plucking of the strings to look at her father. And she says, I think that you can hear me, and I have been on a grand adventure without you, because you've pushed me and everyone else aside. And now it's time to do what you haven't done these last few years, and help me. I don't care right now about the rest of the world that you've hurt, although that is coming for you. What I care about right now is that you open your eyes and look at me. What about just you? And he opens his eyes, but they like fly open.
Oh, geez.
But they roll back, like.
I.
Better than nothing?
Alessio's body shoots up, like.
Like this? Or like floppy?
I had to.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
This is a sudden at attention scenario.
Sure is. Very unexpected. That's what we call an NRB.
Some Looney Tune shit where you just.
So he just, and the eyes are. It's still, the body's still like seated, but it's like sat upright. And it looks over at Charlotte. And it's just like directly at her. And the mouth comes open, and you can hear his voice come out, but he doesn't like keep moving. The lips don't go up and down.
Oh, this is fucking creepy.
This is creepy.
You know, this is the tip of the iceberg for the things I've seen.
My daughter. Still a tiny piece of me inside, and I miss you, and I am guilty of many things now. I don't know what I can do to stop this anymore. And I am gone.
Oh.
As long as there is a fragment of him inside, there is hope. He needs to understand that. Charlotte, tell him to hold on.
She grabs both of his hands, although they are cold to her. And they kind of hang limp at the side of this body as it kind of it's seated, but as it continues to maintain its eye contact with her, such as it is. She's like, no, if I'm speaking to you as we have not spoken in years, then there is still a piece there. And as much as I've said some terrible things to you, and you have said some terrible things to me, I want for us to be together again, and I truly mean it. But I also want peace for you, which has not been there. And you're brilliant. But that doesn't mean that you're not capable of a mistake and that we don't forgive each other. Can you help us now? And it replies again, mouth open. Everything gets harder and colder now. I cannot move, and I cannot reach out, and I cannot touch the strings of the fates and magic of the world. I am gone, daughter. But Zurge is afraid. Afraid that the chance will slip away. This chance to stay in the lives and hearts and minds of everyone forever.
Tell him that as long as Zurge is afraid, as long as there's a chance that he can fail, there is still a chance for us to save him.
I will not give up hope.
She hears you both say these things, and when you say the word hope, she says, I heard from your mouth that you would sell hope. But it is not for sale. And instead, I have found the people who are going to actually make it possible for some of us who thought it wasn't to manufacture our own hope within ourselves. You need to find hope within you right now and be strong, he says. Daughter, tell them they are 3, and they will find themselves each across a barrier, fighting a fight. One here in this world, and one with the Fae, and one into the void.
Oh no.
I would call it a reality triangle. But I'm not sure how to describe anything anymore. everything grows dark. I do not lose hope. But I do not know how long I can wait. Take care. And he falls back to the unconscious state. Charlotte looks out. Did it help?
Yes.
So he's not dead.
No. But we don't have a lot of time.
What happens if he passes?
We don't know, but I have a suspicion that he would become a heart of some kind, and it would only make Zurg stronger.
He's come to this city of these pillars. There are 3 more now.
Did I find anything when I was rooting around that would have said what happens in the event of his death? Any kind of...
Oh, his, like, will type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an update. It's no longer to Charlotte. It is that all of his things are equally divided among the remaining 3 masters. He refers to them as.
Oh. Well, I mean, this might not be what you meant, but what happens when he dies, I think, like you said, it could be martyrdom, it could be that this here is what Zurg wants to happen.
Can we just burn that paper and then it's like no will anymore?
Well, if there is a...
It's probably a copy.
And if it is under... What institution is that ratified into law?
Does it say on it, like...
Is it like a letterhead? Is this like...
I don't know about ratified into law, but it has...
Oh, sorry, but like
it
made a legal document.
Stamped by a notary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the version of this world's version of it. It is like, there are obviously copies on file in other places.
Okay, good. You said that you received word from Hammerlane.
Yep.
Okay. Take everyone to Hammerlane, to the beach now. I will join you shortly.
I'm staying with him.
Yes.
Are we taking Alessio?
Yes.
His body?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we?
Why not?
I just thought I would stay here and care for him. But if we need to go to the beach with him.
I am concerned that you might be in danger.
I mean,
if
they
the
were going
other,
to take his body out of here too, right?
If the other pillars find out.
If they want him to pass, why would Zurg hide him from them then with the
Yeah,
doppelgangers?
no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they be about to leave town with you and him? I know they wanted to hinder us, but also they were taking him away.
They may not have been looking for him, but for something else.
Oh.
Anyway, you're not safe here. Neither is he.
I would have that document.
Sure. Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, maybe it wasn't about getting Alessio out of the city or onto Strix's ship. Maybe it was just about getting themselves there.
Right. Okay.
I feel like it was to keep Alessio from us. We were going to kill him on the way here before we knew he was your father.
Not that it was a certainty, but it was on the table.
Yeah, it was never more than a possibility.
Yes.
Maybe it's also that
strong.
Once Zurg is ready, it won't matter how many of the type people like my father there are, right? He doesn't want it to be that it's pillar to pillar anymore. Like you said, there are these mines. He wants it to be forever. Or that's what it sounded like from my father.
Yes.
Okay.
Well.
Let's go then.
Good. I need to make a stop to a notary. Pardon me.
Okay, so you travel to the city quickly? Light of foot?
Yeah. If people jump in the hole, then I can teleport 500 feet to a spot I can see. So we don't have to walk back through this place.
Through the hallway where the other three might be.
Yeah, I mean,
keeping an
we
eye.
can get in the hole in just every 9 minutes or so.
Yeah. But I can
Open it up, breathe a bit.
Okay.
How high up is this apartment?
I mean, we're stories and stories up, but I guess I don't actually know. How far is 500 feet in stories?
That is a fuck ton of stories.
500 feet's really far.
Oh, well, then you should be able to achieve it. Yeah. You're at the top of like 15 floors or something.
Oh god, it's way more than that.
Yeah. 500 feet really high.
Okay, great.
Really, really high.
So your plan, you could actually, she's like, we could also go out this large window from the patio and just,
Yeah, I mean, then I could just pick a spot pretty far and I can just get us away from here very quickly.
and you'll start to hear banging on the door where the people are. People are like, Alessio, we're coming back in.
In the hole.
Yeah.
Alessio's body. Ella, in. Charlotte, in.
Yep.
Donovan, you good?
It's not that crazy tall.
I
Burj Khalifa is almost 3,000 feet tall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
we're doing great.
500 is quite high.
yeah, I'm just like,
The first skyscraper was 138 feet.
yeah, but this is a city with like crazy towers, so it wouldn't even be as tall as those.
Word.
A 15-story building is in our world is 225 feet. So you can easily achieve this plus some.
Great, because I don't want to go straight down. I want
Yep.
to go that way.
And she's gonna help you get pointed as you jump out in the direction of a place where you could notary along the way.
Oh, I'm also gonna. Oh yeah, if 3 people get in the hole, Donovan, I can take you this way. We can jump out the window together. Oh yeah. Okay. As Charlotte, Alessio, and Alla fucking jump down into the hole, I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna grab Donovan, and I'm gonna jump off the edge of the building.
No. I'm going somewhere else.
I know you are, but from the ground
Oh,
you are.
okay, word. Fair.
So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna grab him. Yeah, and then as we're, I'm gonna. The cape will wrap us up and tell.
I say, momentum is maintained in the telephone.
Oh,
Laporte.
oh. Okay, never mind. It's better from standing.
Always better from standing. That's why I hover. I don't do flashy shit.
They were breaking in.
Yeah, behind you, you would have heard them break in with a whole bunch of guards.
Oh. Whew.
As the other professors or masters, as he referred to them, they bust in with guards.
Oh, I'm gonna put
Into
the hole in the
place.
ground. That's a very good workaround for the teleport only one other person thing is put the people in the hole.
For Vancouver reference, the Shangri-La is 660 feet.
Oh,
cool.
So like, it's not that tall.
Okay.
Sweet. The Charlotte's got an arm wrapped around you, as she's just like, that was very scary.
What, in the hole? You should have seen what we did.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in the hole all that long.
Oh, yeah, no, that was like 30 seconds for you.
Yeah.
Just saying, like, I've never been inside a space like that. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. You get used to it.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, to the beach. We gotta go. They're probably looking for you, especially.
Oh, okay.
Well, you walked into that apartment with your father.
Yes.
Busted the door, and we just
do you have
jumped off
do you have a hat?
balcony.
She kind of pulls her.
Well, that's why we're getting back in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Don't forget 10-minute check-ins.
9 minute. We don't. Want
Yes, the 8-minute.
5 is fine. In the hole, and then.
How far in the city are we? Because if we're walking out of a city, that's like that could be.
We're actually at the. So this piece was at the edge. So.
Okay.
The west, like, pillar space. It was close by there.
Okay. Which would make us at the farthest point from the beach.
Oh, so then I don't know. The
That's
east,
on the
other
eastern
one.
side.
Eastern one.
Okay.
That also makes more sense for which.
Walking across
That
one
one
of
guard.
these cities would be like
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least
yeah.
30
Suspicious of you. It's like, why are you running?
I found him.
East is the royal residence, so it was a place nearby there.
Okay.
Yeah, the eastern spire. Okay. You make a quick stop.
I do?
I have notes from you.
Yes.
Do. Oh. Okay. Do you want to share?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
you like quickly like ding and.
Yep. Is the notary in?
Bespectacled little person, like a human who's small with big glasses and big white hair, and is like, "Oh, Master Nerva."
I need to make an amendment to my last will and testament once again. Come, chop, chop.
This sounds like a much bigger job than. Oh, you should do it just my shop.
Well, hurry.
Oh my goodness! Do you have the previous one?
I do.
Oh, wow, fancy. Oh my goodness! Are you sure you want to entrust this to me?
Unless you give me a reason not to trust you.
I can do. Oh my goodness! What is the new amendment?
Yes, I wish to amend my last will and testament once again to reflect a resetting of my heart. That all of my assets and holdings and inheritable belongings shall be passed down to my daughter Charlotte once again.
Oh my goodness! Not to the city, or the project?
I believe.
So excited!
I believe that the
factory.
The project is at a place now where it can sustain itself, which was always the goal.
And this last part?
Yes.
Are you quite sure?
I am positive. A generous donation to reflect my awakening to kindness.
I mean, it's very generous. I don't know this place.
They are a childcare service located in Port Tallis.
The LHC?
Yes, the LHC. Yes. That will be. I didn't really make up my mind how much each. I guess I'm gonna say wealthy man.
Yes, very.
Cool. Then I'm gonna say each one is a G. 14,000 gold pieces to the LHC. Oh my god! I rolled a 14. I'm like.
Oh my. This is a vast fortune.
It is. Not all at once.
I'll make that note.
In small how do you say? Come. What's the word? Increments. Thank you. Who are you?
Josh.
Great. You're getting a raise. Give him a raise.
Some guy.
Wait, I don't work here. I was waiting to have this paper. Fishy.
A tip.
Thanks, mister. Alessio Nerva's the best. Maybe I should worship Zurge.
Actually, you should worship who you want to worship. Not the. Oh. Shit. Well, you play the part. So, it is done. Come.
Yes, yeah, yes. I go. This is. I've never sent these off to the royal house and the academy, but I'll make copies and have them forwarded immediately.
Yes, send the ones that are going to the royal houses. Send those first. Once those have been signed in and acknowledged, send the ones to the academy afterwards. I will hear no contestation about it.
Yes, sir.
Not feeling well.
Yeah.
He like runs off to go get some things, and he's like, "Here's their fresh copy and all of the this is the original." And
Good. Make a copy of it for your.
I have already got them. Yes,
Good.
yes, all the copies.
Oh, yes.
Gotta sign the motherfucker.
No, not this.
Yes.
and I
Are you guys using a magic item?
I sent you thoughts on Discord.
Okay.
And yes, and it will. I just need to check one thing here.
And goes running across the city with you guys in the portable hole.
Yeah. It will look like his signature, like it's a forgery, but because it casts illusory script, it will look like his signature and never look like a forgery to whoever looks at it.
Yeah, that's amazing use of that.
How close is the forgery? Like how like the actual whatever you actually wrote?
What would it be? Like a deception, sleight of hand? What's the vibe?
Do a deception. You've seen it on the other document.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's really good at that
Yeah.
shit, right? So would it be sleight of hand? Wait, are you good at sleight of hand?
I don't.
No, I'm not. I'm not as bad at sleight of hand as I am at other things.
You can roll sleight of hand if you prefer.
Weird flex.
No, deception is the one. It always was. I rolled a 19, so 27.
So
it would have. Yeah.
it looks like this, and then to other people it looks like this.
Yeah.
Which is great because they're going to do magic scrutiny on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck, yeah, that's him, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the slightest bit off.
Yeah. It's like the way your signature even changes day to day, right?
Yeah.
It's closer than that even. Yeah.
It's
amazing.
Why would he cast illusory script on his own signature? That doesn't make sense.
Probably drank a weird potion. Those master wizards are weird, man.
Yeah. So you're able to catch up. You know where you're going on the beach.
Yep.
You're like running like this, holding the portable hole, and then you'll get there, and Hammerlane is running like
lockstep.
Wait, did you bring the beer?
It's on the ship.
You have a ship? Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, airship.
Nice.
Yeah. We don't. I mean, may as well keep running. It's good for us.
You're very fast for a dwarf.
That was racist.
I'm very fast for someone my age.
That's ageist.
That's those air hammer lanes for you.
Oh, it's actually. Hey. Hammerlane's here.
Hey, Emmeline.
Where are we now? Wait, if she's there,
We're there, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last few 20 feet to the place, right? She's like, great. Okay.
Right. Oh, we need Donovan.
Who's this? Oh, Charlotte. What are you doing with these guys?
Charlotte. Oh, yeah. Oh, you introduced us to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Charlotte's kind of smaller than Alan. Kind of steps out from behind her and is like,
Yeah. Turns out her father. Oh yeah. Oh, that one is one of the leading minds or
yeah, I know.
innovators of our time.
I know of him. I don't know him personally.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Zerges.
Yeah.
Makes
I don't
sense.
know.
Okay.
Vampire?
Huh.
I don't.
Yeah. Don't care.
God.
Okay. That's not true. I do care. Mog lost her life for this. I care. I mean, Suresh. I figured something out.
Right.
It's a beach in the Ring Nations.
Oh, any beach?
Kind of. We're not there, but we can summon it.
It? The beach?
No.
No.
The moment they walk through time over and over.
What?
What?
Chronomancy?
Well, we'll find out more about this next episode.
Yes! Chronomancy! Chronomancy! Exclamation point! Question mark.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Chronomancy? Chronomancy? Raid? That's how I heard it.
Thank you, everybody. That was super
thank
awesome.
you.
Super fun. Thank you, everybody who also joined us. Whether you're with us on Twitch or you're on YouTube, thank you so much for being a part of this story. And we'll join you in our next episode of Eat, Slay, Love. When you roll the dice, you make the magic happen. Bye.